Do not visit Germany without watching this video first. You'll thank us after watching this video. Germany is an amazing country with lots to offer, but you might get carried away just exploring one place or city when there are several other astounding places to visit. There's a load of culture, natural beauty, and much older history to discover spread all over Germany. And where to find them is what this video is all about. Here are the 10 best places to visit in Germany. Number 4 was so beautiful that it was spared in World War II. Number 10, Fussen. Set in a scenic spot at the foot of the Alps, Fussen is the last stop on the romantic road and can be found right in the south of Bavaria. While the enchanting town is well worth exploring in itself, most people visit the 3 fairy tale castles that lie nearby. The Neuschwanstein Castle is a true showstopper. King Ludwig II personally ordered its construction, and it has such a magical appearance that Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle was based on it. The beautiful, well-maintained old town of Fussen is home to charming, pastel-colored structures as well as the 9th century St. Mang's Abbey. The nearby hills and mountains also have countless nature trails for you to explore, which boast of breathtaking views. Number 9, Leipzig. If you are a lover of classical music, you will love Leipzig. The city is known for its vibrant arts and culture scene shaped by famous music composers like Bach, Richard Wagner, and Felix Mendelssohn. In such, tourists can enjoy performances of Bach's music at the St. Thomas Church where Bach once served as choir leader and is now buried. The city is home to several of Germany's oldest and most impressive buildings, including the Napoleonic Monument to the Battle of the Nations and the former High Court of the Reich, the Reichsgericht, in addition to other museums and historical attractions included in the Old Town. And if you love parties, Leipzig is host to a number of annual festivals such as the Bach Festival, the world's biggest goth festival, and an international balloon festival. Whatever you want, Leipzig got you covered. Number 8, Nuremberg. Nuremberg may not be as famous as other cities in Germany, but it is a gem we consider. Nuremberg is worth visiting. It's a city with picturesque streets and impressive landmarks. You get to marvel at Schönebrunn, an imperial castle, and more. Visiting in December will make you see and experience Nuremberg's world-famous Christkindlesmarkt, a festival that draws in no less than 2 million people every season. The Toy Museum, which includes all the toys you can imagine dating all the way back to the early modern era, is a great place for both kids and adults to visit. Number 7, Cologne. Fun fact, this amazing city was nearly destroyed by heavy bombing during World War II, but it survived, and today, Cologne is one of the largest cities in Germany and a major European metropolis. Cologne offers several interesting tourist attractions for everyone, from the vibrant nightlife to stylish hotels to even a stellar arts and culture scene. If you have a sweet tooth, the Cologne Chocolate Museum is a place you really can't miss. You can see chocolate being made, learn about its history, and even make your own chocolate bar to take home. Cologne has everything for you. Number 6, Dresden. There are many ways to define culture and beauty, but they can be easily summarized in just one word: Dresden. Before it was severely damaged from World War II bombings, Dresden was known as the Jewel Box because of its lavish collection of exquisite artwork and architecture. After many years, the city has restored much of its former glory. The city is famed not only for its 3 major landmarks, the Baroque Zwingli Palace, Semperoper Opera House, and the Church of Our Lady, but also the Brühl Terrace and the Royal Palace, the Elbe castles on the Loschwitz hillside, the Garden City of Hellerau, and of course the 12 Dresden State Art Collections. Here you'll encounter treasures such as Raphael's The Sistine Madonna and the Green Vault, which is the world's largest treasure chamber that houses thousands of exquisite precious gems, jewelry pieces, and fine artwork. Now this will be a good time for you to hit the red subscribe button. Click on it to subscribe to our channel. Number 5, Heidelberg. During World War II, many of Germany's stunning medieval town centers were destroyed, including the neighboring town of Mannheim, but Heidelberg was spared. As a result, walking along the main street or turning into one of the charming alleyways will give you the impression that you've traveled back in time. You will come across stunning structures, historic houses, and statues that date back many years wherever you go. One thing you should cross off your bucket list is the Philosopherweg and the Philosopher's Path, which is a scenic footpath often walked by many earlier philosophers and professors as they discuss or philosophize for hours. If you like to walk or hike, it is definitely worth it. Wherever you go, you will be wowed by stunning buildings, beautiful views, and wonderful, relaxing cafes and restaurants to while away the time. Number 4, Rothenburg ob der Tauber. To let you know how beautiful Rothenburg is, this was one of the cities that was spared from being destroyed in World War II. The U.S. Secretary of War called off bombing raids to protect and preserve its history and heritage. So imagine a town so beautiful that it made the Secretary of War gosh in awe. Rothenburg is just one of 3 German cities that still has its original city walls, which adds to its uniqueness and increases its appeal to tourists. People often talk about Rothenburg's pastel-colored, half-timbered houses, cobbled streets, and its overall irresistible medieval charm. They love the architecture, the twisting and turning narrow lanes that led them to some stunning views of the valley below. One place you should definitely visit is the Plough, a place that looks like it is straight out of a fairy tale. Number 3, Lubeck. There are many reasons to visit Lubeck in northern Germany. It's not just one of Germany's most charming cities and the greatest location to learn about the Hanseatic League, but it also has stunning medieval architecture, a thriving cultural scene, and mouth-watering marzipan treats. The skyline of Lubeck is graced by a series of beautiful churches. The church of the city is the UNESCO-listed 12th century brick Gothic Lutheran Lubeck Cathedral, with twin spires that tower over the old town. Then you have the European Hanse Museum, which is dedicated to the history of the Hanseatic League. Settled in a splendid building that blends modern and historical styles, you'll learn everything about this Middle Ages confederation of German merchants who dominated commerce on the Baltic Sea for 300 years. After that, there's a cool bar and restaurant on the roof that offers a cool place to chill out with a view. Number 2, Munich. There's no way you'd visit Germany without visiting Munich. Best known as the origin of the world-famous Oktoberfest, Munich is one of Germany's wealthiest cities, and as if that's not enough, the city is also home to research universities, major corporations like BMW, and cutting-edge science museums like the Deutsches Museum. However, Munich is not all business. This vibrant city offers one of Germany's best cultural scenes, presenting several sophisticated opera houses and theaters like the National Theater. The city center is a charming fusion of traditional and contemporary architecture, brimming with ancient temples, medieval fortifications, and royal palaces, in addition to bustling malls and art galleries. Then you have the soccer fanatics that can always visit the soccer team Bayern Munich and watch world-class players play entertaining football. Number 1, Berlin. Berlin is the ideal place for a city break in Europe. The vibrant city checks all the right boxes. It has fantastic nightlife,